James Carroll with Jim and James Guitar Lessons. Today this lesson is for complete total beginners that want to learn how to play Hell's Bells. So if you never picked up a guitar before, okay, I just did a video. It's going to be for you. And this is going to be your first song ever. This is a good song to learn. Okay, so again, this is for complete newbies. Okay, because we're going to go slow on this one. Okay, so what we got is we got 6 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that order. Okay, and then this is E, B, G, D, A, and then low E. This is low E. This is high E. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put our third finger, our ring finger if you would, and put that on the 9th fret. So this is 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Ring finger, 3rd string, the G string, 9th fret. 1st finger, index finger, 4th string, D string, on the 7th. Okay, and then you want to do the A. The A is open. This is actually an A chord that we're getting ready to play, the A power chord. I think on my last video, not my last, but one of my videos, I called it an E. This is the A. So we got the 3rd finger, 9th fret, 3rd string, 1st finger, 4th fret, 4th string, 7th fret. And then what we do is, okay, get that A open, and then we're going to come down here to the 3rd string, and then we'll go up 1 to that 4th string. Okay, okay, and you just keep doing that till you get it. So if something doesn't sound right, maybe you're hitting a fret. Okay, so make sure your finger is in roughly the middle of the fret. Okay, so not way over here, not way over here, roughly in the middle. Make sure your hand is out of the way. You can clearly hear that A ring. Okay, do that again. Then all you're going to do is lift that ring finger, and we call this a bar. We're going to go ahead and bar. Okay, the 7th fret. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th fret. We're going to bar and what we're going to do is hit the 3rd and 4th strings. Okay, and again, that's we go to the opening, to the G, to the D, back to the G. We remove the 3rd finger, and all we're doing is barring the 7th fret on the 3rd and 4th strings. Okay, and you just work that up. So you go 3rd, 4th, 5th. Okay? Slide it down to the 5th fret. Again, we're concentrating on the 3rd and 4th strings with our 1st finger. And you let that A ring. Okay? When I talk about ringing, we let the A ring throughout. That means we don't mute it. Okay? That was ringing throughout. I didn't mute it at all until I wanted to stop and show you that. And you just work it on down. 5th, 4th. Okay? I said 4th, I meant the 5th fret, excuse me. So 7th fret, 5th fret. Okay? And again, you just go. Okay. Third string, fourth string, fifth string. Okay. Now we're going to bar that 7th fret with our third finger. Okay. The 3rd and 4th strings. And just keep doing that over and over. And when you're first starting out, this is your first song, you're probably going to find that your third finger is a little weak. Okay? So you want to make sure you get all that. Okay? If you have to, just practice that. Just practice that. You want to build up that finger. Now you don't want to practice so much that you can't like move your hand or nothing. And you also want to find out that if you haven't developed any calluses at all, it's going to be hard to develop a callus. That's fine. It takes time. Just be patient with yourself and you'll get it, okay? Okay? And that's all I want you to do right now. Just focus on 7th, 5th, then we go back to the 7th, okay? Okay, so we want to go back to the 7th. We're going to hit the 3rd string and the 4th string again, allowing that A to ring throughout. I keep stopping it because I want you to be able to hear me over the tone of my guitar. And this time we hit the A twice. So I'm going to play all that again, a little first riff, okay, and then we're going to go on to the second one. See, I hit it twice, and this time I'm going to play the exact same thing. So, I already hit the A open. We're going to go to the G string, 7th fret, 5th string. I keep saying that 7th fret. That's the 9th fret. Then that's the 7th fret. Then 7th, 3rd string, 7th, 4th string. And then we're going to walk it down to the 5th fret. Okay, and then this is when we do a little transition here. So I just plucked the 3rd string, 7th fret. Okay, and now we're going to do this chord. Okay, and I'm doing that chord with my first finger, my index finger. This is that C chord on the 3rd fret, 5th string. Again, this is the 5th string. Right? And then I'm going to take my pinky and I'm going to press it on the 5th fret, 4th string, and I get that chord. Now again, when you do this is your first time, you want to make sure that that's ringing throughout. You don't want your finger all the way over here. You don't want this finger all the way over here. Okay? You want them roughly in the middle. And now okay? And make sure you can press it down, because if this is your first song ever learning, your pinky is going to be really weak. Now if you want to, you can use your 1st and 3rd fingers. The problem is, on the next chord, you go like this. So the 1st finger is on the 2nd fret, 5th string. The 4th finger is on the 4th string, 5th fret. And it gives that a little bit of tension in that. And that tension demands to be resolved. So, Okay, and you just keep working on that until you work out all the buzz. You got buzz going on, you keep doing that, and keep working out all the buzz, and move your finger around, make sure your hand is positioned. I'll talk about that in the video. Position correctly. And then you hit the A string open. Okay? Then we're going to play all that again. That, I don't know how many times, maybe 4 times, and then you're going to go into this riff. Okay? And how you want to play this riff is, this is your first time. This is a G chord. However, and you can play it, you might have seen that before. You can play it several different ways, but if this is your first time, you can also play it like this. A G chord is simply a G, a B, and a D string. I couldn't think of it. D note. So you can actually hit the D, the B, the D, the G, and the B open. That's actually a G chord. We call that inverted. That's okay. You don't need to get stuck on it. So you can actually hit that. Then go to your D chord. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and practice that. If you want to do it that way, you're allowed to just hit those 3 strings and just practice that. Hit them 3 times. Okay? And you want to practice that where you're not hitting this one on accident and that and that's doing hitting that. You want a nice sounding G chord. Go over that. Many times you gotta go over it, you go over it. How does a good guitarist get better? How does a good guitarist get good? Consistent. He's consistent. He doesn't stop. And then we go on to the D chord. Okay? Then that is the D open, the first finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, the 3rd finger. I'll play with my 3rd finger. You can play it with your middle finger, okay? I like to play with my 3rd. And I just hit my A, which is fine. But I didn't mean to hit it on the okay? So the D string open. The 3rd string, 2nd fret, 1st finger. The 2nd string, 3rd fret. I'm using my 3rd finger. You can use your 2nd and hit those. Okay, and just practice that. Once you get your G chord down, go ahead and hit that with the D. And you want to go ahead and practice it to where it's smooth. And when you first start doing this, you're going to find out you may have to. It's going to take you a minute to put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret. It's going to take you a second to get it. You're not just going to pick it up like that. And that's fine. That's fine. Just go ahead and pick it up. That's all. You know? Just keep bringing it out. Make sure you get the chords down correctly. Okay? And then we go back to the riff. So that is all I'm going to teach you right now for Hell's Bells. If this is a very, very beginner, that's all I want you to learn right now. Just keep doing what I just showed you. For the rest of you that's ready to move on, we're going to go on to the next lick. Okay? And it's very easy. Okay? So we are on the 9th fret. We are on the 4th string. 4th and 3rd string. I use my pinky and my 3rd. Now you may want to borrow. You may want to bar it with the 3rd finger, and that's fine. And there's a reason I chose to use this. Okay? We want to show that in a minute. So you go to the 7th, to the 9th, the 4th and 3rd string, 4th and 3rd string on the 7th. Okay? Then you go down here. Okay? So we go 7, we go 9, 7, 9, 9, excuse me, 7, 5, 7. And the reason I use my pinky and my 3rd finger is because on this second time, we give it vibrato. Okay? Okay? Now, if this is your first time you don't know how to do vibrato, you can just practice it. And you can choose if you want to do, you know, if you want to do it that way, that's fine. It's fine. Whatever you feel comfortable with, okay? And you can just practice it. And all you do is just move those strings, that 3rd and 4th string, up and down rapidly. Okay? Then you hit that A string open, and then you go back to the C. That tension, and then open. Okay? And then we want to go back to the, okay? The 9th, to the 7th, the 9th. Then we go back to the 7th, the 5th, the 7th. Okay? Then we go back to that C, that tension, and then we hit the A open. Now this time what we want to do is a little bit different. When he first starts singing that first verse, we hit the A. This is an A chord. Okay? That's an A chord. So you basically have, and it's called the A5th. Basically have that A string open. You have your 1st finger, 2nd fret. 4th string, 1st finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Okay? And just, again, if you're not used to this, just keep practicing that over and over. So, boy, that's a lot to learn in one song. Well, it is. It is. If you're a beginner, it is. Okay? And then what you want to do is you want to hit the D string open. Okay? And you want to make sure, see, I mute it, hit the D string open, I'll go back to the A. Okay? Then I come down here, this is a D chord, and I play. Okay? So I got my 1st finger, 5th fret, my 3rd finger, 7th fret, my pinky, 7th fret. My pinky is on the 3rd string. My 3rd finger is on the 4th string. My 1st finger is on the 2nd string, 5th string. Excuse me. That's what we call a D chord. Now again, I use my pinky. You don't have to. You can use your 1st finger on that 5th fret. You can use your 3rd finger on the 7th, fret, both the 3rd and 4th string. Okay? You can do it. I'll choose not to. And this is personal preference. So you're going to hit that. You're going to hit it, and then you're going to bar the 5th string, and you're going to play the 3rd. The 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th strings. And then you go back down there and put, in my case, the pinky and the 3rd finger back on their respective strings. Okay, so we want to do that a little bit again. Go back to the C. That. Yep. Actually, if I remember correctly, that last one wasn't a full A. I think it's a string. I give it vibrato. I can't remember if he actually does in the song or not, but I do. Okay, and then basically when we're done with that, okay, now we're going to go back down there to that D chord, and I hit, at this point I hit the entire, I hit the low, that fifth, that fourth string, that third, and that second. And I hit them all together. Okay. Okay, and what I'm doing there is hit the D. All I do is remove my index finger from the strings, and I hit the fifth, the fourth, the third, and the second strings. My third finger is on the third fret, second string. Okay? I hit it twice. Again, when you do this, you want to make sure you're not, you press it down hard enough, not over on the fret, anything like that. Okay? We want to come up here. We want to play this little dookie. Now it's kind of like a G chord. G, not G. I don't know. I never looked to see what chord that is. My third finger is on the, I never removed it. So on the third fret, second string, I have the third string open, that G string. And then I have my second finger, I have it on the third fret, fifth string. That fourth string is muted. Okay? And then I move it up one. Okay? And that's the G chord. So right there is the G chord. Okay, I'm going to come down here to the E string, or the E chord now. And is that? What I'm playing is the sixth string is open. The fifth string, my first finger is on the 7th fret. My third finger is on the 9th fret. Both the 4th and the 3rd strings. Play all that together. Listen to that. Okay? Ain't that cool? So I play it all together. All I do is remove my 3rd finger from the strings, leave my 1st finger on there, put my 3rd finger back. Okay? Now we're going to go into I do a full-blooded G chord again. You say, I don't know how to do a G chord like that. Again. The 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd, just hit those open. That's the G chord. You don't have to even put your fingers on anything. Okay, now I do it full-blooded. And then what you're going to do, okay, how I do it, I have my pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. My 3rd finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret. My 1st finger, 2nd string, 5th string, 2nd fret. My middle finger here, I have it on the 3rd fret, 6th string. And there's a million ways you can play that. A G chord, okay? You can completely take remove your 1st finger if you want. You can, there's a million ways you can do this. You can do it like this. to you. Okay? It does not have to be perfect. You're not looking for perfection. All you want to do is learn how to play this song and look good in front of your friends, your girlfriend, whoever. Okay? And then once you get that, you're back at the beginning of that first riff. Let's just keep playing that again. Okay? Again, this is really for absolute beginners on this video. And I want to thank you, and I will see you again in a couple days or so. James Carroll with Jam and James Guitar Lessons. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.